Alright, so part two of this series is going to be about materials tracking and exporting. Now that we have a list of materials in the project and been added to the project, we can go to the tracker, and I'm going to go through this. So you've got a compare button, an actions button going through some different functionalities, a legend of depending on the stage or the status of the product in the project. You've got a ability to show and hide credits depending on what it is you're looking at or what you're doing inside the tracker. A change mode, and this is an important one we're going to come back to, is calculate mode, normal mode, and all eligible products. For this, we're going to change this to all eligible. It's going to pull in every material in the project at this point, and then we're going to be able to see what is and is not included at the project level and what is and isn't included in a particular material credit inside this view. So as we give this a moment to generate, we're also going to take a look at the ability to export features. So this, in our current version of the V4 tracker, we can export all the materials out, we can export all the documents. So you'll now see here the tracker is recalculated. Going to export, you have a couple options. Export the materials tracker in Excel. We can export the material document links, all the backup documentation, or export all of this as in a bundle. This is a zip file with every PDF associated. So we're going to take part of that, close that out. We also have a summary, and then we can look at this by individual credits. So EPD documents, environmental product documentation, we can sort these columns, see what products have specific attributes and specific EPDs associated with them. We can sort it by program operator, and as that recalculates, you can see here everything in white is included. This particular product has been added but is not in the MR tracker for EPDs. We can check that, go to actions, and add the product to the tracker. So GreenWizard's doing the heavy lifting here by identifying attributes and pieces these products contain for you. So if we scroll a little further down, you can vet the rest of all the materials to see if any EPDs are included in these documents and these products. Doesn't look like there are. So we're going to go to the next piece, which is the tab for sourcing of raw materials. You'll see option 1 and option 2 listed further to the right. Again, we can sort these columns by corporate sustainability reports and other pieces. So you can go here and the same thing. We can add some additional products to the sourcing of raw materials credit. Go to the actions tab and hit add to product, and again assign it to a particular credit you're looking for, and GreenWizard associates it with that credit. Third tab is the materials ingredients tab. You can see here again, looking through products that have HPDs, cradle to cradle, other criteria that meet option 1. So scrolling through that entire list, it doesn't look like we've missed any at this point. All right, so we're good to go there. Oh, we can add one more. Actions, product tracker, and put that into the tracker piece. There you go, and hit add. So now all those additional materials have been added into this tracking document. We can resort columns. All the columns at the top can be resorted based on their functionality. So we can go back there and now change that mode back to normal mode, so it's not showing all the products, it's only showing the eligible products in the tracker piece that we've already qualified out. So it's going to load that information one more time, and then we're going to be able to go and talk a little bit about this export function. So again, doing the heavy lifting on our part, calculating what does and does not apply. We're also running the totals for the number of products and the percentages. So you can see here is a quick summary shot of the individual credits listed, number of products, calculated percentages, values, etc. And then we're going to go here, and again, this is a working tool for the project team to see cost information. We can see all the different, all these buttons are toggles, or depending on what information needs are to be included in this. And then we're going to get into the export function. So we're going to go through each one of these and click on those links, and it's going to generate that information out. One will download an Excel sheet. The next will actually export the bundled and the links into the project document, and you'll get an email directly from GreenWizard notifying you that those materials have been delivered and ready inside the project. So clicking through each one of those, the document bundle is being generated. So let's move on to the second portion of this. Exporting to LEED Online. Very, very simple at this point. We are not syncing directly. We're giving you all the data directly down into the project. So if I click on Documents, I've got the email notification that bundle has been created and ready. So I can sort this list by the creation date. And it looks like there I got materials and resource bundle and the MR calculator with the URLs. So it's going to download those, and I'm going to pull them up from my desktop. You'll see here, this is your MR tracker. Everything's inside of this document generated directly from GreenWizard. So the materials and ingredients information with all the product information detailed out and populated, totaled up. We have our EPD tab. Again, all the data came directly from GreenWizard. Clicking on the third tab over, our sourcing raw materials. Again, all populated out here by GreenWizard inside. Materials, ingredients. Again, all populated, all dynamically included, and this can be uploaded directly into LEED Online. You would simply log in and attach this as your document, fill in the couple fields that are required in the form, and attach this piece. The next piece I want to look at is the bundle. So we've got the MR links of all the documents. We can do that in the Excel sheet. Let me pull that up. And looking at that bundle, actually I'm going to look at the zip file first. This is the full version, so every document with every PDF that's been associated. So you have all the actual documents. So that's one way to get this information. You can see here all the attachments. This is obviously a much larger file. This particular one I think was about 50 megs. And going through each one. And the other option that we give you out is the actual URL generated bundle. And by clicking on that, we can go here and view an Excel version of all those links that are dynamically linked back to these products and these materials inside of your project in GreenWizard. So again, you could sort that by document type at the top. I could sort through that whole list if you have a lot of in there. Clicking on that, and then I'll pull that up from my desktop. And there's your document generated with GreenWizard documentation listing. So this has been approved and can be submitted directly to LEED Online with your MR calculator piece. You can see all the listings for the products, the names, etc. And scroll over a little bit there, and we'll be able to see all the URL links for those documents as well, so the GBCI review team can view this information.